Hello, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and this is your reading for the rest of July. As always, if anything I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. Before I start, I just heard someone let off fireworks in the middle of the day. That was very strange. I hope it was fireworks and not gunshots, but it did sound a bit like gunshots. Anyways, that could be a sign for you. I'm not sure. Sparks are flying, fireworks are going off in July. What is happening for you, Sagittarius? Firstly, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is usually having a wall built around yourself in order to protect yourself. However, in this tarot deck, there isn't a wall there. It's like you're putting up a wall. Then you have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a crossroads or a decision between two. Then you have Temperance, that's your card. Harmony. Beautiful, calm, bliss. Then you have the Devil. Capricorn energy. The Devil can be addictions, habits, toxicity. We'll see when we clarify, but I'll talk you through these a bit more first and then clarify. This is Wounded Warrior. Something happened in the past and you don't want it to repeat itself, so you're building a wall around yourself to keep things, people, situations out. The guidance with this would be don't do that. But some of you, I feel as if you've just decided that's what you're gonna do. Like, you know, like, you're very wise, Sagittarius, sage. You're very wise, you know what's best for you. So if you do feel like putting a wall up around yourself, just make it a temporary one, or make it one that you can put a window or a door in. Don't feel like you need to stay separated from certain people, places and things forever. Don't burn bridges. There's something here where you're being guided to remember that. Even if you really want to, there's something where it's like, take a time out, take a pause, put that wall up. But make it a removable wall. Make it a temporary wall, not a permanent one. Then you have Two of Wands. So there's a choice you're making, there's a decision you've got to make where you want to go. The thing about the Two of Wands is you kind of are looking down both pathways. You're trying to look down both options. So like, for example, say it's a crossroads, you're trying to look left and right and you're trying to see where that would lead. Where would that take you? How far could you go? Before you make a decision, you want to see what the like aftermath would be of that decision, where it's going to take you. So you're trying to look as far as you can, but the thing is, you actually don't know until you set off on the path you're going on. You're going to figure it out as it comes. You can only kind of connect the dots looking back, but you can't do it looking forward. So try to follow the path that most excites you, because that's the one you've got the most fuel for and the most passion and energy towards to keep you going. Go towards what excites you. If you have a choice between two, even if it defies all logic, follow your excitement. You're alive. Feel it. Go towards what makes you feel alive and excited again. Temperance. With that, you also have balance and calm and harmony and healing. So follow your excitement, but also there's something where you're feeling, I feel like you're making a choice and you're going to feel very at peace once you've made that choice, which is very beautiful, because I think a lot of us can spend a lot of time looking back and questioning whether we did the right thing. Was that right? Whereas there's a real knowing and a real like peace of mind, and there's the bliss of clear-headedness and being able to balance yourself. A lot of you are very, very good at like self-soothing or nurturing yourself, and you're very like much finding yourself in a very happy and joyous and harmonious place at the end of July, and it feels like a long time coming. Now the interesting thing is you have the Devil right next to this, so it's almost like the Devil is showing up to kind of show you like there's good and bad. There's good and bad, and like look at this. This actually, the Temperance card is an angel. So that's really funny. You've got the angel on the Temperance card and the Devil. There's good and there's bad, there's black and there's white, there's yin and there's yang, and there's balance. So with this harmony, with this peace, with this ease, you do have this kind of groundedness of actually stay awake, stay aware of whatever this toxicity is, when you're shining and glowing and healing, that is a magnet sometimes to toxic energies that haven't done the healing, that kind of just want to feel your healing energy. I'm getting like energy vampires, but I'm looking at these. It kind of does look like a bat or a vampire, so that's interesting. Is that a bat? Interesting, okay. Anyways, so it's kind of like an energy vampire around you, so just be careful of that, just be aware, do what you need to do. Clarify the Nine of Wands. That might be why there's this Nine of Wands. This might be an energetic wall you're building up around yourself to keep someone's energy away from your own. If you have to, for some reason, maybe you work with someone, live with someone, and you can't get away from them, just make sure you separate your energy and don't let their energy influence yours. Don't let them change your mood. Don't let them affect you at all. Clarify the Nine of Wands. Three of Pentacles with the Nine of Wands. There's some type of protection you're building around yourself, because like, you're putting up that wall. Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration and teamwork. I feel like you and someone else, or you and multiple people in a team, are building up a wall around you. It's so interesting. In every other tarot deck I have, and I have a lot, the Nine of Wands is a wall. It's a clear wall. This is the first tarot card I've ever seen for the Nine of Wands where it's just one, like, starting to build the wall. So, and then the Three of Pentacles, which is about building with others. This wall isn't around you yet, because people are going to build it with you. You're not going to be alone inside this wall. Whatever this is, this protection, I don't know why I just got Castle of Protection. What does that mean? Not sure. But whatever this is that you're building around yourself out of protection, you're not actually alone in it. There's others helping you. So I don't think this wall, I don't think there's anything about isolation here. It's more about building a wall of protection with others in order to keep and look after the harmony and the ease in your life. I don't know. It's nice. Whereas Nine of Wands in the traditional tarot is you've already built a wall up and you're completely alone. This isn't like that. The Wheel of Fortune, you've got both your cards. Sagittarius, Temperance and Wheel of Fortune. You are here. You are in your own energy. You're not pretending to be anyone but yourself. You're authentic. You're real. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, good fortune, things turning in your favor, luck and like serendipity and things just flowing and you feeling like you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the exact right time because you are experiencing so many synchronicities and lucky things where you're like, cool, I'm where I'm meant to be. With the Two of Wands there's some type of change, right? There's a change of directions, there's a change of course. It's gonna be lucky as long as you go towards what excites you. And if you go down a path and it no longer excites you, with the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like you might even turn around, walk back out and go down that other path, which is very cool because I just got the Two of Wands with a lot of other star signs and a lot of other personal readings. This is a very common card at the moment. And I just feel as if I've never read it the way of you could potentially walk down a path and go, actually, U-turn, not liking it, turn around. You're not required to stay stuck, which is interesting because this reading started off, I said, whatever you're doing, don't burn bridges, remember it can be temporary. So if you make a choice, you don't have to stick to it, you know, and I don't mean that in a flaky way, I mean that in a more flowing way. You're flowing through your life with ease, and the second something doesn't feel right for you, you're making the decision to leave it rather than invest any more of your time and energy going towards something that doesn't feel good anymore. Clarify Temperance. You have Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness, I love this card so much. You're not gonna like it yourself. Like, look, it looks bad. It looks bad, but it actually is all about the only ways up. And with Temperance there, I feel as if this calm and this harmony is coming in because you've been in a place of not calm, and then you're going, well, what have I got to lose in trying to find my peace of mind and investing in finding space and energy for myself to chill out and relax, and there's nothing to lose and everything to gain in working through whatever this is. You've been hurt, you've been stabbed in the back, you've been through it. right? Mentally as well, swords are mind, swords are thoughts. You've been through it, you put yourself through it, some of you, but like, we always, like, it's your mind, you put yourself, and I feel like you're now like, well, what's there to lose in healing? What's there to lose in trying to heal? Everything to gain, nothing to lose, whatever that means. Clarify the devil, or whatever that's about, I mean. Clarify the devil. The Eight of Wands, looks like shooting stars. Eight of Wands is also a Sagittarius card. You're completely here, you've completely shown up. Seven of Pentacles. Now, the funny thing is, Eight of Wands is very fast. Speed. Communication, messages, things shooting through, right? Wish fulfillment, shooting stars. But also, like, speedy. Messages. I don't know why I'm getting the word interest. Lots of interest coming your way. Lots of people showing interest, or I'm not sure. Anyways, Seven of Pentacles is very patient and slow and waiting for something to show you, or to stand out from the crowd, waiting for someone to stand up from the crowd, waiting for someone to step up. And that's speed. So you've waited a long time patiently. You've waited and waited and waited, and boom, you're going to get what you want. Now, the only thing here is you do have the devil, and the devil for me personally, right now, the way I'm reading this, the devil can a lot of the times be an addiction to overthinking, an addiction to overanalyzing, an addiction to, you know, trying to make things make sense, because your ego wants to keep you safe. The devil ego wants to keep you safe. It wants to rationalize. It wants to have all the facts it can find in order to keep you safe from making yourself look like a fool, being judged by others, taking the wrong choice, looking dumb, whatever it may be. There's something where the devil is not on your side to try to ignore your thoughts on paper, what is the right thing to do. There's something that you've been patiently waiting for that's going to come in very quickly. Now, however you want to act, act. However you want to receive this, receive it. Go with what feels good. Do not go, well, do you know what? This and this leads me to believe I probably should not do this. Like, there's something where your heart and your soul is wanting to take something, take it. And if there's something coming in that you wanted and you've waited a while for and now you don't want it, don't take it. But don't, with the Seven of Pentacles, there's something about the amount of time spent waiting. Don't let that influence. With the Devil card there, don't let the amount of time you spent waiting for something to come in influence your decision as to whether or not you want it. Because some of you, it's like you could have waited 7 years for someone to show interest. And they finally show interest and you're like, well, I've waited 7 years. I'll give it a shot. And it's almost like you don't even want it anymore. That was 7 years ago. But like you waited 7 years and now, oh, okay, I'll give him a go. 7 years ago I've liked him for 7 years. So I've invested 7 years, you know, lusting over him for what? No. And this could be a job that you wanted for a very long time. You've recently not wanting it anymore. You've recently detached from it. Or a person you've recently detached from. Bam. Suddenly interest shown. Let it go if you don't want it. Others of you, it could even be the fact that it's like, I feel like there's someone recently, and it's the opposite way around, of you've recently met someone very quickly showing interest that you're very interested in, and you're like, oh, this is very quick. This is happening very fast. I'm used to patiently waiting and getting nothing. I'm used to waiting for someone to prove themselves and never proving themselves. So this is strange because this is all happening fast and easily and quickly. This must be fake. This must be too good to be true. Others of you, that could also again be about work or career. You may have had to really grind and climb the ladder and work really hard and wait patiently and never receive what you want. And then there's something unfolding in your work life very easily, very quickly, and you're like, well, that must be too good to be true. You know, there must be something. This isn't stable. This can't be long term because look how quickly I've rose to success, or look how quickly I've earned blah 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 blah. That might not be as stable as I'm thinking. Ignore the time, basically. Ignore the time it's taken to get something, whether it be 10 years or 10 days, and focus on your feelings towards it. And if you feel safe within it, if you feel safe within an opportunity, take it. If you feel safe with a person and you want them, go with it, you know, whatever it is. Moving forward, go with what feels right. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Telltale Tuesdays.